Red eyes in the brush, massive wings under a full moon. Did Mothman warn us before tragedy struck? From 1966 sightings to toxic legends, from owl misidentification to spiritual omen, this deep dive unravels every thread of the myth. Stick around. Long before 1966, Native American stories told of bird-like spirits hovering over the river. These tales, passed down through generations, describe mysterious winged guardians watching over the land. Salish and Cherokee legends speak of powerful winged beings, sometimes protectors, sometimes omens. Ethnographic notes from early researchers document these stories in detail, showing how deeply they shaped local beliefs. When strange sightings began in the 20th century, these legends primed locals to interpret what they saw through a mythic lens, blending ancient folklore with modern mystery. The river, the forests, and the night sky became a stage for the unknown, where old spirits and new fears met. Mothman is not alone in the world of cryptids. In 2016, Sri Lanka reported its own Mothman, a winged figure with glowing eyes, terrifying villagers. Europe has the goatsucker or chupacabra, and Ghana's forests are said to hide the asanbosang, a creature with iron teeth and bat-like wings. Red eyes are a universal trigger for fear. Think of the demonic owl phenomenon, where reflective eyes in the dark spark terror across cultures. These cross-cultural patterns show how legends travel and evolve, each culture weaving its own version of the winged mystery. In 1966, 7 couples in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, reported a terrifying encounter. The Scarberries, the Keenies, and others described a creature with glowing red eyes and massive wings. A timeline of sightings quickly emerged, with map overlays showing where each event took place. Scarberry recalled, its eyes glowed red. It flew up like a bat. Newspaper headlines screamed, Mothman terrorizes town. The panic grew as more sightings were reported in 1967 and 1968, especially near the Silver Bridge. On December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge collapsed, killing 46 people. Within hours, witnesses claimed to see Mothman near the disaster site. Post-bridge sightings continued, but their reliability is debated. Some say the legend grew with each retelling, blending fact and fear. The tragedy cemented Mothman's place in American folklore, forever linking the creature to disaster and warning. Mothman became an omen archetype, a symbol of warning and mystery. Psychologists say we need to ascribe meaning to tragic events, to find patterns in chaos. Since 2002, Point Pleasant has hosted the annual Mothman Festival, drawing tourists from around the world. The local museum houses memorabilia, and the statue towers over the street, cementing the legend's iconography. The town's economy thrives on the myth, turning fear into fascination and tragedy into tradition. John Keel's 1975 bestseller, The Mothman Prophecies, inspired a 2002 film starring Richard Gere. TV shows like Supernatural and Destination Truth, and countless podcasts have re-examined the events. Viral deepfake videos and glow-in-the-dark art keep the legend alive online. The modern internet amplifies uncertain encounters into epic legend, spreading Mothman's story to new generations. From Hollywood to hashtags, Mothman's shadow looms large in pop culture. Skeptics point to barn owls with their 4-foot wingspans and glowing eyes as likely culprits. Sandhill cranes, too, are often misidentified in low light. Field studies show that animal eyes reflect car headlights, creating a red glow that can seem supernatural. Collective hallucination is another factor. Eyewitnesses influence each other's memories. Occam's razor reminds us that simpler explanations are usually correct. No biological specimen, nests, or bones have ever been found. Hoaxsters have made masks and staged reenactments, muddying the waters further. Experts like Dr. Benjamin Radford study the psychology behind cryptid sightings. Despite decades of investigation, no physical evidence has ever confirmed Mothman's existence. Memory distorts under stress, and social contagion can turn a small rumor into mass belief. Rural isolation and fear of technology, like bridge safety, fuel the need for myth and community identity. Tourism and folklore feed each other, creating a cycle that nurtures belief. The legend grows with every retelling, drawing new visitors and keeping the story alive. In Point Pleasant, myth and reality blend, shaping the town's identity and economy. If you're drawn to puzzling legends like this, consider subscribing for more deep dives. Mothman remains one of America's most enduring mysteries. Part folklore, part fear, part misidentified bird. Whether omen or overactive imagination, it reflects our desire for warning, meaning, and wonder. After everything we've uncovered, what do you think? Let's talk in the comments.